Hello everyone, you are welcome once again. The question on the board read, given root of x minus y is equal to x minus 4, if y is equal to 2, then solve for the value of x from this radical equation. So this is going to be very easy because first of all, we are going to do direct substitution. Anywhere we see y, we replace this as 2, then we solve for the value of x from the radical equation. So the given equation is what? Root of x minus, in place of y here, we are going to replace 2. Because from the equation, it's clearly stated that y is the same as 2. So we're going to replace 2 here, then which is going to be equal to what? X minus 4. The next thing we're going to do is to remove this square root by square both sides of the equation. So we're going to have square root of x minus 2 is equal to x minus 4. Then we square the left hand side, also we square the right hand side. So that this square is going to cancel the square root. We are left with what? X minus 2 is equal to x minus 4 raised to the power of 2 imply x minus 4 is multiplying itself twice. So now we're going to expand this bracket. We have x minus 2, which is going to be equal to x multiplied by x is going to give us x squared. X multiplied by negative 4 is going to give us negative 4x. Negative 4 multiplied by x is going to give us negative 4x. The negative 4 multiplied by negative 4 is going to give us positive 16. So this is going to be equal to what? We have x squared here. Negative 4x, negative 4x is going to give us negative 8x. Then we have another x here. When we take this x to the right hand side, it becomes negative x because when positive cross this equality sign, it turns toward negative. Then here we have positive 16. Then when this negative 2 cross to the other side, it's going to become what? Positive 2. So here is going to become 0. So we have what? X squared. Negative 8x, negative x is going to give us negative 9x. Then 16 plus 2 is going to give us what? 18, which is going to be equal to 0. What do you notice here? This is quadratic equation. So since the leading coefficient is 1, here is 9 and 18. So we're going to use factorization method. Factorization method, what are we going to consider is this constant 18 since the leading coefficient is 1. So we consider this 18, then we look for 2 factor of 18. When we multiply, we get 18, and when we add, we get negative 9, which is the middle coefficient here. So 3 and 6 are factor of 18. 3 multiplied by 6 is going to give us 18. 3 plus 6 is going to give us 9, but we are looking for negative 9. So we add negative here, negative. So that negative 3 multiply negative 6 is going to give us positive 18. The negative 3 plus negative 6 is going to give us negative 9. And remember, in factorization, what do? We open two brackets, then equate it to 0. What is the variable we are looking for? Is x. Write x here, write x. The first number is what? Negative 3, and the second number is negative 6. And remember, when two terms are multiplied itself and is equal to 0, it's either the first one, x minus 3 is equal to 0, or the second one, x minus 6 is equal to 0. So to solve for the value of x here, we're going to take this negative 3 to the right hand side of this equation. It will become what? Positive 3. Or x now will be equal to, when we take this to the right hand side, become positive 6. So the value of x is what? Positive 3 and what? Positive 6. But we are going to check if this satisfies the given equation. So from the given equation is x minus 2 is equal to x minus 4 as y is the same as 2. Now to check whether these two values of x satisfy this equation, we're going to plug in. First we plug in x is equal to 3. So when we plug in 3 here, 3 minus 2 is going to give us what? It's going to give us 1. Square root of 1 is the same as 1, which is going to be equal to, when we plug in 3 here, 3 minus 4 is going to be what? Negative 1. So negative 1 is not equal to 1. So therefore, this first one, x is equal to 3, did not satisfy the equation. Now let's check for the second value of x, which is 6. Now when we plug in 6 here, 6 minus 2 is 4. Square root of 4 is going to be 2, which is equal to, when we plug in 6 here, 6 minus 4 is going to be 2. So therefore, 2 is the same as 2. So x is equal to 2 is the only value of x that satisfies this equation. Thank you for watching, and please follow and subscribe for more videos like this.